The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Hamright podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wheresoever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Handwrite Podcast with your boy C-Ham, aka Cal L. And as always, with my brother by my side,
D-Ham, aka Polo Ham. What's good with you, bro?
Everything is everything, man. Polo Ham is Polo and Jordan Ham today, dog.
You know how I do.
Shining on the man, studying, man. What's good with you, man? How was your week?
Oh, man, week was great. Coming off vacation, went to D.C., had a great time. Enjoyed the national capital, saw the monuments, the Smithsonians, hit the museums and whatnot. Kids had a blast. Can't complain, man. Keeping it straight in the road, enjoying life.
Put your feet in the pond where they
No, that was that dirty water. That was that dirty water. I couldn't do that. But what's going on with you?
Hey, man, everything is everything, man. Just living life, making it happen one day closer to retirement. That's my thing. And it always leads to this day right here to get in here and blow up some steam with you in the lab, man. So it all works out for me, dog.
That thing therapeutic, ain't it?
Man, ain't it? I ain't feel like I got a full body massage when I leave up out of here, man.
Boy, you crazy.
My man. But all right, man. So here we go, people. We got a lot of stuff to kick to y'all today, as always. So we're going to start out with some news that we brought y'all last week in reference to my man, Tyler Perry, dog.
Oh, man. Shout out to Tyler Perry, number one.
Yeah, shout out. Salute to Tyler Perry, man. So critics has taken a pretty strong stance on his movie Divorcing the Black Man. That is streaming on Netflix, by the way. So if you haven't seen it, y'all go check it out, man. But it received a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, man.
Wow.
So who who does the rating on Rotten Tomatoes, man?
It varies. Critics, fans, polls. But it reached a 75% from the audience score.
Yeah, so that's how it don't really match up to me, man. But,
like Tyler Perry said, he got on the defensive and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Because whatever recipe he has for success is working. Because if he has the number one, if not the number one of the top production companies and studios in Hollywood, and he's worth over $1 billion, and his movies are successful. And he started on Chitlin Circuit.
Yeah.
Doing VHS movies and stuff like that on Chitlin Circus, doing the Medea thing. So, like he said, he don't make his movies for everybody. He makes it for a certain crowd, and they support him. But at the same time, some of them Tyler Perry movies starting to get redundant. Like, you can pretty much say how it's going to end and the plot. Somebody Blair Underwood gonna be on there beating on a bitch.
Some woman gonna get hit, man.
Somebody gonna be a deadbeat dad. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to Tyler Perry.
Yeah, man. And y'all watched last week. Y'all saw the review I gave the movie and everything. That is by no means of what I think about Tyler Perry, because I'm telling you, you said anyway. I watch all his movies, man. So again, shout out to Tyler Perry, man, and keep doing your thing, man. Don't listen to what critics say. Not that you do anyway, but again, don't listen to what people say, man. So all right, so let's talk some politics here for a second, man. Kamala Harris, dog.
Yep. Well, the VP is running for president.
VP is running for president, man.
Joe Biden has stepped down, said he's not running for re-election. He's too old.
Yeah, he's too old. I think he just couldn't bounce back from that performance at the last debate, man.
He's too old, man.
Yeah.
Age, time don't wait for no one. They catch up with you.
They don't. What Sylvester Stallone said? Time is undefeated.
All day, every day.
Time is undefeated, man. So yeah, go ahead, man.
No, she the new, Democratic nominee for, Democratic Party to run against Donald Trump. She's been getting a lot of backlash. What's crazy is she set records for donations. And, man, she's showing how powerful she is as a vice president and as a strong Black woman.
Man, she's made like over 100 some odd million over the last week, man.
Man, she's been breaking a couple records. She done broke records on donations in a day. I mean, it was the right thing to do. I don't know if she's going to be able to beat Donald Trump because he has a big following. Yeah. But at the end of the day, she's 60, he's 78. and he's a documented racist by the Department of Justice because when he was a landlord, he didn't
in New York, right?
Right. He refused to rent to brown and black skinned people. He's a documented slumlord, and he's over a 30 count convicted felon. So, hey, if that's who you want to vote for, by all means. What's crazy, you know what gets me about most Republicans? Because it's only 1% of the population that's wealthy. Most Republicans are poor.
Yeah.
A lot of Republican base, a lot of the Trump base are Republicans who are getting Democratic benefits. They're on welfare, they're on assisted living, they're on Section 8. A lot of his base and the people that vote for him are Republicans, but yet they're on Democratic benefits. Go out there and vote, because
get out there and vote.
Shit getting crazy.
It is
getting it's getting kind of hectic.
It's getting hectic, man. Oh man, but she's got a lot of backing, man. I think it's gonna be close, but we'll see. We're not telling you who to vote for or anything like that, but we are telling you to vote because people died for y'all to have that right. All right, man. So, but they are also coming out with a whole bunch of different stuff to try to, slander her and everything.
They said this when she was picked as the VP when, back 4 years ago when Biden was running for president, saying she slept her way to the top.
Right. Slept her way to the top, questioning her blackness. All types of stuff coming out right now. The right wingers, they doing whatever it takes to divert y'all's attention from the facts. So, stay away from the foolishness, and I don't even want her to. I think she's going to address that, but Montell Williams came out and addressed it.
Yeah, he spoke on it. Montell Williams, former talk show host.
Yeah,
y'all know Montell Williams.
Yeah, Montell. Yeah,
cool ass.
Yeah, he is cool, man. He came out and he had to come out and defend the foolishness, on Kamala's dating history because he dated her previously, Briefly. So yeah. So y'all can check him out and everything.
He supported those, said she's a great woman.
Yeah.
And why is her dating history being put into question?
Is anything to do with it?
Because how many and she's a woman, so how many men when is their dating history put into question? It's crazy, man. She's black, she's a successful woman, she's strong-minded. Obviously they got an issue with that, and it's a problem.
And she ain't running around grabbing the dick.
Yeah,
like he said, just grab him in the pussy. But all right, so we'll move on from that. Again, y'all get out there and vote or die. All right, so all right, man. So in some more news, man. Jamie Foxx has hit the spotlight here. So he was spotted on a date in LA. Now, normally, like we said, something as simple as this won't make our show and everything like that. However, the news media is making a big deal about it because he was on a date with a black woman. You applaud the fact that what's up?
Man, they've been giving Jamie Foxx a hard time last few years because he's been going out with Katie Holmes, and when he is seen with a woman or out in the town with a date, it's a white woman.
Yeah, but this woman right here, you'll see. I mean, I don't even think it was a date, man. I think that it was something else, man.
You don't know, don't.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing.
And why does it matter?
You like who you like.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm a product of, interracial dating, marriage. But at the same time,
like you said, you like who you like. And that's what it is, man.
How do you feel about it? I mean, you dated.
Yeah, I dated all race. I didn't discriminate in no way, shape, or form, dog. Like I said, you like who you like, and whoever it was for that time and that season, that's who I like, and that's what I did.
See, with me, I mean, I've dated other races and stuff, but just like the vibe and the connection, it's just different, bro. Like I like what I like. I like black. Like, to me, ain't nothing sexier than a black woman.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
To me, like, that's what's going on. That's where it's at. That's creme de la creme.
Top shelf, homie.
Right. Exactly. And we might be able to trip. We might have a few things in common, but at the end of the day, I care about the outside, but I care about the inside too. And it's just different cultures. And I'm not against interracial dating. I'm just from my point of view and my perspective, that just ain't my thing.
Well, like you said, man, it was the time for me. All I cared about was the inside. So,
well, you sound like a. Oh, shit.
I mean,
It's all pink on the inside.
Just be real. All I cared about was on the
inside. It's all
inside.
pink on the inside.
It didn't even matter, man. But anyway, shout out to Jamie Foxx.
I'm on that. If you can't use the cone, don't bring them home type shit.
Watch right. Oh man, there. So again, shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. You bounced back from this.
Love has no boundaries, though.
Indeed, man. But speaking of love, man, and who ain't loving him at all, my man, 50 Cent, dog.
Never do, never have, never will.
Man, so 50 Cent, and he's a regular on our show. It'd be good to get him on here, man.
Be good to get him on here. It'd be good if he get us on BMF or
I mean,
Power or something.
We pick his brain first and then get us on there, man. But so
shout out to that boy 50.
Indeed, man. So 50 is leading the charge for removal of a New York Supreme Court judge after a body cam footage showed her threatening to shoot black teens.
Yeah, so what happened was she was at a graduation party.
Mm-hmm.
The teens got a text saying fall through, so they fell through. Some people felt they didn't want any black people or uninvited guests at the party. A fight ensued. She proceeded to pull rank, say she's a Supreme Court judge for the state. She backs the police. She would have had a gun. She should have shot them. All this and all that. Totally out of bounds.
Yeah. And she's sitting on a bench making rulings.
Supreme Court of United States of the state of New York.
Right. So, hey, we'll give you a name, Aaron Gall. So, y'all.
So, now, she's suspended, and they are reviewing and doing an investigation to see if she will remain a judge at all.
Yeah, she's requesting something lesser than being removed because her term is almost up.
Right.
She's got about another year left on her term.
Right.
So, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully she doesn't make another term because who knows how many lives she'll be able to affect during that time period, how many people she's locked up and everything, racially motivated. It's a lot of stuff that can get behind that, man. So, we hope the worst for her. Well, I hope the worst for her.
50 Cent, that boy always beautiful, ain't he?
Ain't he?
Always representing, always even behind the scenes, whether it benefits him or other people or not. Like 50, you a stand-up dude, man.
Again, top candidate for Hustler of the Year.
Didn't he win last year?
Yeah, he won last year, man, and he's leading the charge right now, man. But speaking of foolishness in the courtroom, man, Boosie had no time to rest, man. So just as soon as they made the determination that they're going to drop those federal gun possession charges, the judge turns right around. Well, not the judge, that judge, but they turn right around and re-indict him on the same charge, man.
And added a drug charge on top of it.
Right.
He got this news this week while on vacation with his family. His lawyer hit him up and was like, hey, just to let you know, state attorney, because it was the feds before.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy is the Fed has a 98% success rate of charges. So if the feds indict you or charge you with something,
more likely you going.
They got a 98% chance of winning that case against you.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves 2%. Boosie beat
that 2%, man.
And he was in that 2% and he beat it. The state picked it up and not only want to charge him with the same crime, but want to add a drug charge to it. Mind you, his security guards are licensed gun carriers, and those guns are licensed to them. Like Boosie say, it's a racist judge. Yeah. They out to get him. They got a problem with Boosie. He black. He's smart. He got
successful.
Money.
Yep.
Certain people got a problem with that in America, man.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Shout out to Boosie, man. Y'all, matter of fact, we're gonna put this in the air. Everything that happened on this last one is gonna happen on this one, man. It's gonna disappear for you, my man.
Prayers up, Boosie.
Indeed, man. So, all right, man. So let's go into some football because you know I'm ready for it, man. But one person's in the news right now, my man Justin Fields, former quarterback for the Chicago Bears, but now the current quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. But he's making our highlights here because he actually came on and said that he wears fake jewelry, only fake jewelry, and he purchased it from Amazon, man. So what you got to say about that, Doc? I was waiting to hear your response on this stuff.
Here's the thing. Let me clear my throat for this. That fake it till you make it. I mean, it work under certain circumstances, but at the end of the day, you being fake. But he got the money to get it.
Yeah, you know. So that's my thing on it, man. Do you really have to go out and spend, $30,000 on some earrings when you can go out and spend 20 on them on Amazon and get the same?
And what's crazy is jewelry is up there with like cars. Some of the worst investments you can make. It depreciates in value. Once you purchase it, it skyrockets it down. It depreciates in value.
Yeah.
You're not going to get your money. You're not going to get half of what you paid for it.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Unless it's watches or fine antique jewelry or collectible items or whatnot.
Fine antique jewelry.
I mean, I know a little bit about a lot of everything. But I'm saying certain watches, certain Tiffany jewelry is going to go up. Other articles of exquisite jewelry and whatnot. But hey, I don't tell nobody how to spend their money unless they spending it foolishly or unwisely. Sounds like the brother got a good head on his shoulders. And at the same time, some of that jewelry, can you tell the difference between a $50,000 diamond necklace and a $100 diamond necklace? Cubic zirconia necklace?
Yeah, I mean, you really can. Like you said, he's saving his bread, man. So, I mean, you got a millionaire. If they got a necklace around their neck, you're going to assume that is real anyway. So he'll just let everybody live off their assumption.
Would you rather have real diamonds around your neck but staying in an apartment and driving a Corolla? Or would you rather have that zirconia around your neck, staying in a nice house and driving foreign or a sports car and got money in the bank, and what you ain't worried about is your lights getting turned off?
And to that, I say preach.
Huh.
Because that's what I was waiting on right there. My man, you gave it out there. All right, man. So Justin Fields, we'll see what your season going to look like here. Hopefully your season don't look fake. But all right, man. So here we are. We at the segment here, and normally this segment here is comedic to some level.
Right.
Normally when we come out, this is something comedic, but for this one, I think we really had to bring it to a level of seriousness, because I don't know how many more times this is going to happen before something is done about it, man. Tell them what the craziest thing is on the internet this week, man.
So the craziest thing seen on the internet this week is the Sonya Massey shooting. For you guys that don't know, you know what? Words can't explain the dynamics and the despicable act that transpired. So we just gonna sit here and just show you the video. Let the video, actions speak louder than words.
Indeed, let's do that, man.
One task at a time here. Okay. Here, grab your ID for me. Okay. Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You have that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Check on her. We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
It's crazy.
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
rebuke you in the name of
God, I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! The drop the pot! Drop!
14 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the pot! Bring EMS now. We got a headshot wounded female. Headshot wounded female. 1078.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, you had yeah, you're done. You can go get it, but that's pet shop.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Man,
I don't know any other way to put that. You know, this guy, I told you, everybody knows I'm a proponent for the for the death penalty, dog. And if anybody, I'm gonna just say it, dog. I don't care who I piss off. Anybody deserves it. This guy deserves to die.
he told her to take it off the stove.
Yeah.
And he didn't even give a chance for her to tell her command. Nothing. He just like pulled the gun out the holster and just like shot her after he told her to take it off the stove. Then we're not going to show that video, but it's a video out there with a body cam of the aftermath when he's approached by other officers after and said, "That bitch is crazy." She came at me. That bitch is crazy.
Wow.
I hope he gets charged with the utmost and the fullest degree of the law, get sentenced for murder, because that's exactly what that was. And do you know Trump talking about giving police immunity?
Just like he says presidential immunity from those felons that he has, man.
And you would think after the George Floyd thing,
and that's just recent because it's been stuff happening.
black people have been saying forever.
Yeah.
We get treated differently by the police than other races. With technology, cameras, you know, smartphones. Now everybody's starting to see what we've been saying for years. And what's crazy is even with documented video evidence of blatant murder, this still transpires.
Yep. My man Benjamin Crump is on the
as always
on the trial for this one, so we'll see how that works out.
But condolences to Sonya Massey and her family.
Absolutely.
You were brutally murdered, and hopefully justice will be served.
And I hope justice is served by them lining him up, putting him in the electric chair, and giving them a lethal injection at the same time, dog.
Bro, when is enough enough?
I don't know. When we start shooting back. When we say we can't get peace until we get a peace.
By any means necessary.
My man. My man. All right, man. All right, so all right, y'all. So we're gonna bring it back up here. We're gonna bring it back up. My man, what's your could you for the week, man?
So my could you this week, I saw a video, something else crazy on the internet this week, but not as crazy as a Sonya Massey shooting. A man tried to check his girl for wearing something provocative to an event. Could you question of the week? Could you tell your lady what to wear? Or your significant other what to wear?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, simply put, yeah. And I say that to say one. Now, this goes on both sides now. Because she could wear something that just might not be flattering, or put on something that just might not be flattering her, that she think, hey, I'm going to kill him with this outfit tonight. You know, and I have to be like, look, baby.
Don't let Lizzo get you outside of reality, because Lizzo got a lot of them heads messed up. Not saying, hey, ain't me
there's nothing wrong being confident and being confident and everything like that, but everything is not.
But if you show like a bowling pin, you pushing over a certain weight limit, you can't put on certain stuff. And I'm doing you an injustice by letting you walk out the house looking some type of way. And then if you ask me a question about how I look, I owe it to not only you, but myself to be honest.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, I mean, just you hit it on the head, because it would be the same in return. If I put on something and I'm like, I'm gonna kill him with this outfit, baby, and you're like, oh, you know what? I don't know. I would expect some honesty when it comes to that. So to answer your question, could I tell my lady what to wear? No, I can't tell her what to wear because she's grown. However, I make some suggestions or whatever, like, hey, baby, you don't look, you know, you probably want to change that up, or you don't want to wear this, or you don't want to do that, or something like that. And it's totally up to her at that point. But, you know, on to what you were saying, though, about old boy being her wearing something provocative or something like that. You got to think back. I would think back, like, how did you meet her? You know, and what has she been wearing all the way up until this time?
See, that's what I'm on. Like, he on that insecure shit.
Right.
Like Pop used to say, you don't want nothing that nobody want. Nobody else want.
Exactly.
So, like, you got her because she was sexy. When you met her, she was attractive. Now you want her wearing sweatpants and hoodies and whatnot. Like, I'm a firm believer in, people represent who they are and what they feel about it. Some people, how they dress. Not everybody, but some people. The only way I can see is saying, hey, you shouldn't wear that is if it's a whack outfit or it doesn't become you and it's ugly. Or if you're trying to let them titties hang out and we're going somewhere where kids going to be at. Like, we go in club and you want to wear something sexy and provocative, hey, by all means, you coming home with me tonight.
Yeah, exactly. And you won't be disrespected.
Right. Ain't nobody going to run up on you with that foolishness. And if they do, they got to be man enough to take what come with it. At the same time, if we're going to somewhere nice and you want to wear sweatpants and a hoodie, hey, look here, dress appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, you pick a lobster out of the tank in sweatpants.
Right. Come on now. So, I feel like it's different circumstances for those instances. But at the end of the day, people have the right to wear what they want to wear. As long as it's not disrespectful or derogatory or inappropriate for whatever the scenery or the event. And that's where I'm at with mine.
Indeed. So if you want to let us know where you at with yours, you can hit us up at yahamrightpodcast@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com. Or you can comment on the on whatever avenue or platform you tend to look at us on, and we'll look at those comments and probably get back to you. Well, we'll definitely get back to you, and maybe even shout you out on the next show, man.
Most definitely.
Indeed. All right, man. So here we go, man. Your top 5 for the week, dog.
All right. So the top 5 this week, I've been jamming a lot of different stations on my Pandora this week, just vibing, So the top 5 this week is top 5 boy bands. And when I ain't say male, I said boy, and I mean they were boy bands. They were little kids or teenagers when they first came out.
Okay. Yeah, and you all know I'm a little older and everything like that, man. We talk sidebar about that too, about me being older. That's something made me realize that today. But anyway, my top 5 boy bands, and talking little boy bands. So I'm gonna go with, you remember the Boys?
Yep,
down my heart. Yep.
Call my baby on the phone.
Yeah, it is Immature.
Yeah, boy. I still jam that Immature.
Yeah, Immature. I had to say I would be remiss if I didn't say High Five.
Okay.
High Five is one of them. And I was a little older and they were kids with it, but I jammed them, man. But B2K.
Hell no.
Man, yeah, I jammed B2K, man. And this is number one, no matter how you slice the cake, man. New Edition, because they were a little children when they came out, man. So, all right. So what you got, man?
So that's the top 5. So check it out. So we had the discussion right before we did the pre-run, and you misunderstood what I meant by boy band.
Yeah.
So you had to redo your list. So you redid your list. I kind of had a half of a list. Boy, you pretty much picked all mine. But you had a mean list. Like, that was a mean list. So I'm pretty much going to go off the top of the head with this one.
Roll with it.
All right. So, of course, New Edition. Like, this is no particular order. It's New Edition. Like, New Edition, Jackson 5.
How could I forget Jackson 5, dog?
ABC, Another Bad Creation.
Aisha!
Hey, ABC was the shit.
Yeah, man.
So, I had to go with ABC. Crisscross.
I mean, yeah. If you wasn't jumping in the 90s,
right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something wrong with your soul.
Crisscross. I'm gonna go Franklin Lyman.
And the teenagers. What was his big hit, man?
Why do fools fall in love?
Why do birds sing so well?
Hey.
Yeah, man. Oh man.
So and NSYNC. I like boy bands. So I gotta say NSYNC. I gotta say New Kids on the Block.
But here's the thing, man, and it's funny that you say that, man, because I don't care what none of y'all say. Mugs be out there, man. You jam that. Yes, you did. Just you can't tell.
Eat me. Hey, them boys had some songs, man.
Yeah, just like Milli Vanilli sold millions of copies, but ain't nobody jam them. Come on now.
The boy,
No,
girl,
I'm saying,
girl,
like,
I'm gonna miss you. Blame it on the rain. But they had some hits, whether they sung it or not. The Milli Vanilli, the brand had some hits.
Yeah, man.
So NSYNC. Also, I got a shout out for my Latina brothers and sisters out there. Menudo. Ricky Martin and them boys. Hey, but hey, that's my top 5.
Oh man, that took me back there. That took me back to Saturday morning, dog.
Right, boy, the Menudo.
I like to dance.
Yeah.
Oh man, you took me back on that one, dog. So again, if you want to hit us up, matter of fact, hit us up. Let us know what your top 5 boy bands on it, and the explanation of it is actual boys, not teenage, not men, doing the band. So hit us up. Let us know. Your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com, dog. Good one, man. I be trying to figure out where your mind is on.
But you never can figure it out. Boy, there's so many tabs open,
with me, man. Yeah, you say tabs.
There's so many tabs open, you know.
All right, man. All right, so here comes the turn, dog.
Let's hit that.
There we go, y'all.
Let's hit that. Let's hit that.
Here we go. We're finna go ahead on and hit the corner, and that's all. With all due respect to 27th Street in Sarasota, Florida. MLK, there it is, man. We finna hit this corner, and this corner episode comes from Dee. All right, so Dee says, "Awesome podcast, guys. I've shared it with my friends, and they think so too.
Appreciate it.
I'm actually looking to start one myself, but I don't want to do it alone." Well, just real quick on that. This chemistry that you see right here, this is organic. So I don't know if you're gonna find somebody to be able, if you looking at us and everything like that.
You can try to plant them seeds and water that thing, but this thing homegrown.
Yeah, you might have to get out there and do
ain't no artificial fertilization. But if you got any questions and we can help you in any way to help you with your podcast journey, hit us up, boy.
And we mean that. Truly. We mean that. No extra stuff to it or whatever.
We ain't crabs in the bucket. Hey, we can pull you up with us. We'll pull you up with us.
That is. All right. So we'll get back to this here. So anyway, here's my question. I'm reaching for a man's point of view. I recently got out of the military. Congratulations. But while I was in, I was secretly dating a superior. That means somebody of a much higher rank than me.
That fraternization.
I understood why we couldn't say anything because of his career, but now I'm out. I don't see what the problem is. He kept telling me it would be different if I was out. Now I am, and it's the same story. He plans to retire but only from 5 years from now. There we go. I feel like he's wasting my time, but we're 2 years into the relationship and I really love him. Should I continue to be patient or chalk it up to the game and move on? I know this is a lot. Let me hear what you two have to say. Dee. Lean into it, dog.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you can lean into it, man.
Well, Dee, appreciate you listening. Great letter. I think you should chalk it up to the game. Because at the end of the day, the reason and excuse he had, you eliminated that and took that out of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
And yet he's still with the same speech and spiel. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak volumes. Words are just that, words with no substance. Mm. You could talk good all day, but what does your action show? Does your actions match up with your words? So it sounds like he's trying to have his cake and eat it too, be on both sides of the fence. At the end of the day, he's conning you. He's wasting your time.
He's conning you.
He's conning you. He's conning you. He's wasting your time. Normally, I don't hate.
That ain't hate, man.
Nah, because you know that I'm throwing salt on the brother game.
No, you're not, man. She asking for the real, and that's what you're giving her the real.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of throwing salt But at the end of the day, I hate for people the time to be wasted. I hate for their feelings to get played with. Obviously, people talking about retiring from the military, they're around our age or older or a few years younger. So time is of the essence. Stop wasting people's time. Stop entertaining fuckery and dumb shit. Because he's trying you. He's conning you. Tell him, put up or shut up and move on to the next one. You owe it to yourself to be the best you and not to waste your time on no flaw shit or no fuckery. That's where I'm at with mine, bro.
All right, bro. I'm gonna stop letting you go first. You be kicking it all out there anyway, man. But first off, Didi, thank you. Yeah, there you go. Y'all. Thank you for listening and writing in. And of course, we're gonna give you the real, just like you said. We're gonna give you the real, even if it feel like you're throwing salt or whatever. He giving you the real right now. I'm gonna say for another thing, we kind of know what superior officers are. We're veterans as well, so we know what you was talking about. You wouldn't have known that because we really don't talk about it. But anyway,
that's that fraternization.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what it is. So you were a secret in, and you are a secret out. I'm hoping that you retired or and moved on and didn't just get out on the basis that was going to be your main thing. Y'all was going to get to be able to have your relationship out in the open. I hope you didn't get out because of that. But nevertheless, like my brother said, he's conning you. He's conning you. So he has every ample opportunity to be with you. Especially now since you're out, there's no fraternization involved at that time. No one knew, because if they did, then they probably would have reported it, then and everything like that. So, but other than that, I mean, that's just my take on it right there. So good luck to you, Didi. I hope everything works out. Stop wasting your time, chalk it up to the game and move on. That's my advice too, bro.
That was good advice, bro.
That's my advice too, man. So, all right, man. So what you got for the people we get out of here? We got to hit our sponsors up, don't we?
Yeah. So as always, I want to give a shout out to our podcast homeboy OC, Talking with OC.
My man.
Want to give a shout out to our sister Maggie, her podcast. Hello, Bestie.
Hello, Bestie. Y'all make sure y'all tune in with that.
Yep. Y'all be sure to check them out. Great podcast, Talking with OC and Hello, Bestie. Give a shout out to G Dep. Fish and spaghetti.
Okay, how much you put out? That's still gonna be fish.
Y'all be sure to check out the Fish and G Dep website and check out that gear and the hits. That boy,
he dropping some fire right now, man.
That boy got something that's tearing up the charts up there on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Also, check out Little Jenny's Italian Ice of Sarasota. Number right here for any of your events, birthday parties, charity events. Or just you want some good Italian ice, be sure to check out Little Jenny's of Sarasota.
Indeed.
As always, we appreciate y'all taking time out your busy schedule week in and week out to listen to us and, give us y'all ear hole and y'all cataracts.
Speaking to the older crowd.
Right. I'm going to leave y'all with this. They hated on Jesus. They talked bad about Jesus, and he was perfect. So what you think they'll do about you? Don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. We gonna get up.
There it is. And in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's the cure. So y'all stop hating and get the loving out there. We out.
Good episode. Ooh, that face card. That boy pretty, eh? I'm a bad ham.